Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Alright, before we get into today's musical performance, which I'll be checking out for the first time, I'd like to give a big thank you to Keen for sponsoring this video. Let me tell you a little bit of information about the services they offer, so let's check them out. Love is an emotionally charged topic for many of us, especially around this time of year. But Keen can provide you with access to vetted tarot readers and astrologists who are able to give you guidance and insight into your relationships and help you find clarity in love. Keen's readers are available 24/7. There is always someone online to talk to you. You can also easily schedule a call with a reader. And as a new Keen customer, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. Pricing then will depend on which advisor you choose, and the services are backed with a satisfaction guarantee. Couple of tips to get the most out of your reading. Ask open-ended questions. Questions that start with what or how instead of asking yes or no questions. Such as, what do I need to do to be in a relationship in 6 months? Instead of, will I be in a relationship in 6 months? Ask about yourself, your decisions, your actions, your attitude and behavior, things that you actually have the ability to change. You'll just be able to quickly go on the website, answer a few easy questions about what you're looking for and what you hope to get out of an advisor. Then you'll see a list of available options, people that we think that you would be able to talk to and have a good experience with. Then you just sign up and you're all set to go. So, if you have questions about your love life this month around Valentine's Day, get your first 10 minutes with a reader for $1.99 at trykeen.com/MollyB, just like you see below you here. That's trykeen.com/MollyB, and you can also click on the link in the description below this video. Now let's get on to the reaction. Alright guys, so today's reaction is going to be another performance by Nightwish. I'm pretty excited for this. This is going to be another song from the Whackin' 2013 live performance, which we know that there's been a lot of recordings done of various songs from this particular concert that have been put online, and I'd be able to react to a few of them so far. This is Wish I Had an Angel. Now, my understanding about this, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that this was one of their older, very popular songs that originally was put out when Tarja was a member of the group, when she was the lead singer. And this was kind of one of the early performances of Floor, showing up with the group and embracing and performing this song, and the audience basically being able to say, yes, we really like her, we love her, she fits perfectly, and because she did a good job on some of their classic songs, and this is just one of them. So I'm excited to check this out. I never exactly know what to expect with Nightwish songs. Sometimes the title kind of gives away the sort of song that it's going to be. But with this one, I'm not fully certain going in, so I'm just basically going in blind and excited to see what they bring to the table. It's always great regardless. So, Wish I Had an Angel. Let's check it out together. Here we go. Ooh, okay, it's starting off pretty fast-paced. Oh, okay, alright, it's one of these songs, okay, I'm into it. Everyone's headbanging. Ooh, okay, alright. Okay, alright. This is pretty sick so far. Woo! Woo! This is like that sort of unhealthy romance sort of metal song, and I'm loving it. And these two lines, the old loves they die hard, old lives they die harder. Okay, but it's sick! I'm sorry, I'm really getting into this. You know I love when the two of them sing together too. Woo. I'm loving these crowd shots. How much everyone's into it. Clearly this is a song that everyone was excited to see. Woo! This is gonna be one of those build-up moments. Yes! Do it! Oh. His voice is just perfect there. Oh my god. Well, okay, so that was I Wish I Had an Angel, or Wish I Had an Angel. Let me get the title right. Precise. So I think you guys could probably tell, if you were watching this reaction, that I was very thoroughly enjoying the song. This always happens to me. Whenever I react to a Nightwish song, like, I'm sure there are some reactors out there who, probably even most, who react to Nightwish and they kind of fall into one of two categories. Either they are people with particular expertise in like, say, vocal training, and so they really like will zoom in and focus in on specific parts of the song and exactly what Floor does or what Marco does with their voices, or what they do together with their voices, and the difficulty of performing certain things. Or there's somebody who's like a musician with particular expertise in metal performances, and they'll talk about that element of the song. And then there's me, and I'm just here like rocking out and dancing along and going, oh, okay, that's sick. So I appreciate you guys for just kind of enjoying my enjoyment of the experience and kind of how much I get into it. And yeah, so thank you for that. Sorry, thank you for that. Yes, because I don't typically have anything particularly insightful to say about those elements that I mentioned before. I'm more just kind of reacting to, like I said, to the experience and getting into it. And this was a fantastic one. All right. I'm glad I was able to have the lyrics up, closed caption options that were available for this, so that I could kind of sing or see along what exactly they were saying, because I do always tend to think that that adds to the experience for me. And it definitely made it fun seeing some of the parts of the chorus in particular, when things like "I'm in love with my lust." Oof. But the old loves they die hard, old lies they die harder part in particular just really stood out to me as extremely catchy lyrics, but also ones that really kind of can hit home with you, particularly if you're talking about this sort of unhealthy but intense romantic attachment, which I think really ties into some of the songs that they've done and the performances that they've done that I've really enjoyed of theirs so far, that I really kind of get into, have this sort of dark romantic element to them. I always come back to, you know, they did a cover of Phantom of the Opera, and that's sort of like that dark, horrific romance, gothic romance sort of brought into the present element that they have in some of their songs. And I think this is definitely one of those, and I'm a big fan of that sort of take. So I was really enjoying that. But also, you know, I said coming in, I had no idea what exactly this song was going to be, and part of that is just there's been times that I've been fully expecting a intensive metal song, and it's a very stripped down, you know, almost a cappella sort of performance or folksy sort of performance. So you never know. And when you see a title like Wish I Had an Angel, you can think, all right, well, this could kind of go either way, right? But of course, then they start right in and it was extremely metal right off the bat. I'm like, all right, I see where this is going. And I really enjoyed the ride all the way through. I enjoyed how much they seemed to be enjoying it. I really enjoyed how much the audience was really getting into it. So it kind of gives me a sense that this might be, and you'll have to let me know, one of their older songs that was really kind of just very, very popular and that people love to kind of sing along to, dance along to, jump, crowd surf, headbang. And I think it makes sense, especially because the lyrics and the chorus part in particular are quite catchy, and also they're memorable and they stand out, but they also are, you know, like appropriate for that sort of song that would catch on with an audience fairly easily, I think. Yeah, I always love when Marco and Fleur are singing together, and their vocal styles kind of complement each other very well, in my opinion. And so I love that this song had that element to it as well. I was just really getting into it personally. So yeah, I feel like I don't typically have tons of very insightful things to say in relation to the music itself, other than basically what I've already said in my particular feelings surrounding them. But I really enjoyed this one. I think this was fantastic. I really just love this style of performance and music in particular that they do. So I'm really pleased that I selected this one and the way that it turned out. I want to hear, again, as always, you guys, your thoughts on this, both the song in general in relation to my various rambling comments, but also your personal feelings and thoughts, and also about this performance, since, of course, if this is an older song that originated with Tarja, I'm always kind of curious about when someone else takes it over, your thoughts on the original versus this one with Fleur. And yeah, as always, I also would appreciate comments with more suggestions of songs of theirs I haven't checked out or reacted to yet that you would like me to check out and react to. And I'll wrap that up here. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.